What's good everyone, it's Smudger here. Let's talk about the KG M40 assault rifle, first of the season 2 weapons you'll unlock within the battle pass. It's an okay gun. It can feel quite bouncy, it can feel incredibly slow to scope in on, or rather ADS on rather than scope, and just it feels a bit sluggish at times. There's two ways to build it that I found, and the actual last attachment specific challenge build isn't a bad build if you're looking for some kind of benchmark there. I really like the burst barrel on it, but it takes off so much firepower, and I did all of this in hardcore, I didn't touch it in core, and that I still found that I needed kind of that magazine upgrade. Or you can put on the rapid fire barrel just to kind of speed things up there, and you won't really need that so much because it doesn't take off the firepower like the burst barrel. Other than that, the recoil's where most people come unstuck from the gameplay I've seen. I haven't touched this in core, I did it all in hardcore using a couple of double XP tokens and just rattled through it. At time of recording, there is no ship house, no DAS house, no shipment 24/7. They only have the Valentine's Day small map playlist, which is actually really useful because it lets you use longer lines of sight and everyone's playing it because there's no DAS house or shipment. So it's still super active in terms of a playlist, but you can still get everything done super easy. I'm a big fan of it, I have to say. From a weapon leveling up point of view, I'm a big fan. But let's jump into the challenges themselves. First up, 400 eliminations, like always, nothing to worry about. And then you have 100 headshots. Don't worry about these, you'll have to get another 100 later on anyway. And then you've got 50 multi-kills. This should be pretty easy, especially in hardcore on those smaller maps, especially if it's on a blitz setting. Then you've got 5 kills without dying 30 times. This gun's more than capable of doing so. It really is. You know, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just a pretty average gun. If you are struggling, as always, do remember that if you get kills with grenades or kills with other guns, and then the 5th kill comes with this gun, it will count as a bloodthirsty and count towards this challenge. Then you have 100 long range kills. Don't bother doing these now. You have another 100 to do later on. And then you've got 100 close range kills. Again, don't bother doing them now, you have another 100 to do later on. Then it's 250 eliminations with 10 attachments equipped, so make sure you have 10 attachments equipped to begin with, but also as you do kind of the last 3 challenge sets, you should do this if you have 10 attachments equipped. Make sure you've got a sight on is probably the one people forget about the most. Eliminations as well, it's not even kills, you just need to do some damage, and if your teammates finish them off, it will count. Super easy. And then you have 100 headshots with the adjustable stock, the 20 round Clouser mags and discard proficiency. I honestly didn't struggle too much with this. I think I used the 3 to 6 times scope purely because my eyes were hurting from like trying to strain with the 2.5 times scope, and it was just nice to zoom in every now and then. People like to play headies on these small maps, especially in the playlist it's out at the moment. If it's gone back to DAS house, back to shipment, just go into like hardcore, hardpoint, domination, patrol, and people will just play headies trying to get long shots. And when they do play headies, you'll quite often find the only place you can shoot them is in their head. I find that's the easiest way if you need an extra second to line up your crosshairs and get that shot. If you're fairly comfortable, you can do it in DAS house or shipment and just kind of farm headshots that way. But if you are struggling a little bit, definitely stepping out of those super fast paced maps like shipment and DAS house onto something a little bit slower is definitely easier. Then you have 100 close range kills with the 390 rapid barrel, the Clouser 50 round drums and the padded stock. Super easy, take your pick of your favourite small map playlist and go to town. Definitely easier in hardcore. And then you've got 100 long range kills with the 515mm burst barrel, the brace proficiency, and it says currently the .30 20 round drums, they don't exist. It is the .30 50 round drums. I think it's the last mag attachment. Just make sure you have that on there and don't go looking for a 20 round drum because it doesn't exist. After that, it's just a case of 100 long shots. Pretty easy. This thing will one shot most distances. If you're kind of in that upper chest and head area, it can take a couple of bullets, but with the burst barrel, that shouldn't be too much of an issue. And once you have done that, you have the KG M40 gold and maybe diamond, maybe atomic camo, depending on where you are within unlocking them. Let me know if there's anything you want clarification on or any other tips you may have found that I didn't cover that could help other people. Just drop them in the comments down below for everyone to see. As always, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you next time. Bye.